Hi friends, this is Cecily from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to share with you a Craftspiration Collaboration. I am co-hosting with Denise Smith every Wednesday and Sunday. So every week we come together. We've been having more discussions lately about collaborating together on digging through our stash and doing our interpretation of whatever that die is going to be. Right now, I am so moving into fall. I think she's also ready to move into fall. We did a lot of Halloween crafting. We dug, we dug through a lot of our dies. And we found we have similar dies that we aren't using, so that's a lot of fun to know that I'm not the only one who buys them and hasn't used them yet. I buy them with the full intention, and, I'm getting there. I'm getting better about it. So, especially by doing this collaboration with Denise and by also doing some hops with some other of my paper friends. But this week, today, I've moved into fall. I'm done with Halloween, and I had my sweet husband had stopped down at the Frank Garcia studio. He travels to Southern California. We live in Northern California, and he picked up some of the other papers, the Frank Garcia new collection that came out. He got me a couple more things that I missed the first time around when we went together. But then I was on the, in the shopping cart and looking, and I know that I did a haul video, which I don't do very often, but I did, because why wouldn't we? So Rust and Roses from Minte, absolutely stunning. I saw it on their website when my husband was there, and they had it in, and I was really excited that he was able to pick it up. So they put together the 6x8, the 8x8, and the 12x12. And I always ask for a couple other pieces, and then some ephemera. And in this one, what's really cool is on the back of the front page, there's some fussy cuts that you can do. I've never purchased this type of paper before. I've always looked at it. I admire it. It's definitely my style of paper, and I was really, really excited to get my hands on it. So I am moving into fall now. Come join me. Over the next coming weeks, you're going to start to see some fall Thanksgiving type things, maybe a gratitude album, most likely a pretty tablescape for Thanksgiving. I host those at my house every year, and so I thought about how I'm going to make my table pretty, and my table is going to be extra with some of the things that I'm going to do, but also Denise and I spoke, and we have a collaboration coming up with that too. So that's the paper I used. The die that I'm starting off with, I just got it. Actually, the first part of it I've had for a while. I don't know when it came out. I'm sure if I go to my Amazon, it'll reveal my shopping habit and when this was purchased. And I would like to say I may have just got this one. And this was an add-on for this. So this was some other time that this particular cocoa box came out. And it's a really great size. You can stuff it full. I'll show that to you, but I was going to show you the parts of it. I know that people have done, Hannah herself actually did a tutorial on it, showed how to put it together. So I watched that quickly. It was super easy. And there are some parts. I only did these two and the bottoms. I'm so sorry. I've got the yawnies, and I know why I have the yawnies. I had my grandkids today, which was so fun, but I'm tired. But we're going to do this. So I only cut out 3 pieces. I did not cut out the layers because I knew that this paper is very sturdy. And sometimes with boxes, I mean, it's not typically something people recycle. I don't even know that. Well, I would recycle this because I know it was handmade for me, but I don't know, like other people wouldn't know that, I don't think, unless they saw my video and said, oh, she handmade that, I should keep it. It's not necessary. Enjoy the gift, enjoy the goods inside. And this is a gift. I'm going to gift this to someone near and dear to me who has always shown up, and she does a lot for me, and she knows she does, or maybe she doesn't. She just does it because, well, she's sweet that way, and she loves my grandchildren. Anyway, the box, the bottom, that's all it was. Now, you will see this die over the coming weeks up to Christmas. I have a Christmas swap I'm doing, and 2 times I'm positive this will come up again because it is amazing. And with it, I didn't use it this time, but I will pull out and do the cutouts for this. So I think that'll be fun. So this is what the box looks like right here. So easy. I busted out the ephemera, and I did the cute little kitty. And this is happiness, and it says hot chocolate solves everything. So does chocolate, like candy bars. Inside of this box, I'm not going to open it. You can see that I am going to show you how much stuff I squeezed into it. Let me grab the other item that I put in, because these are hot chocolate things. And so what I put inside were, let's go for it, 2 of these. 2 of these. You can dip that in that hot chocolate. It's going to taste so delicious. And 2 of these. These are sitting on my desk from Halloween. So 2 of these. I mean, I know Halloween is at the end of the week, but I did a bunch of projects and I did some mail outs and I put that stuff in there. 2 of those. So 6 items went inside. Do I feel like I could add something else? I thought about adding these 2 up on the top, but we'll see if I can get my bow untied. But the construction of the box was super easy. You cut, if you do not want this front part, the acetate, see, if you do not want the acetate, which I may rethink for the Christmas ones, if I don't want anyone to see what's in it, because I think you could use this box for anything that you want to, but it was very specifically a hot cocoa box, but I could, see stuffing a few pair of socks in there, because people love their socks, except for me. I don't love socks. I don't wear socks. There's no reason for it. For me. Only for me. I wear cozy boots and slippers, and I don't need socks. But you could cut out this part twice, and then you don't have this cutout right here, right? And then you can just decorate it any way that you want to, with the ephemera, a belly band, whatever you want to do, a card. Let your imagination run wild and have a good time with it. Or you do what I did this time, and it's because I watched Hannah's video. And, the only thing I did is I just cut it out of one solid, this very beautiful piece of paper here. I will show you. I used a 12 by 12 on this particular, this is the one that I used, and I used the 12 by 12. I think what was on the back of this one was the sweater, but I'm going to use that for something different. So I used one 12 by 12 to cut the whole thing out, and I still had a couple, let me see if I can see where they are. I still had some pieces left over from that 12 by 12 because of the way I cut it. So, I cut out, you know what I did cut out? I did cut out this frame. I was going to do the sweater on this side, but I didn't like it, and so I left it behind. So I did cut that out, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to hold on to it and use it on something else. But this is what I have left over. This was the inside of this and the inside of this, and then that was my scrap. So I have still paper left out of the 12 by 12. Now, if you want to go all out, you could, do this in a solid and then do all the layers. It will be spectacular. So what I did is I used my hole punch right here. Trusty, I've had this for 20 years. Still works. I'm always surprised. I punched 2 holes in here, kept it simple, and I put this really cool, and I've talked about this one all through Halloween crafting. I had the black, and so I went online, I went onto Amazon, and I found other colors. So I got the cream color, and I also bought a pink and a green, a kind of a mint green, a sage, I think it's sage green. I'm not sure it's going to match the Christmas paper I'm using, but I haven't decided which one I'm going to use yet. But the cream matched this, and I rolled with it. And then from the Infemer packet, which had it's got a lot of great things. I did not fussy cut anything. I will, for sure, save that for another time. So this here, these cutouts, 60 paper cutouts, which are similar to the things that are in the paper pad. So I used a few pieces of that. I used the kitten in the basket and the blanket. I used this delicious looking apple. Obviously, you had to have a cup of hot chocolate, right? And I did some foliage in there. And then from this paper right here, from your paper stickers, this was the words. When my husband went in, she asked me, do you want words or do you want more stickers? I'm like, let's get some words. And this is a great sheet of words. But what I pulled off of this sheet today was happiness. And I put hot chocolate solves everything. So those were the 2 pieces I pulled off of this sheet of paper this time. And I added a little bit of foam tape underneath and just kept it very, very simple. It is a gift for a very sweet person to share with her honey, and I hope that she enjoys it. And also, I hope that you enjoyed it. And also to realize, if you have this die in your stash, you need to bust that out. I have watched several videos of people doing this one. They're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. And I think I would be so excited to receive something like this. It's hot chocolate. It's a treat. It's extra special. And then you put it in this really cool box. I get it. And then you sit and you have a snack and you got some hot chocolate, right? And this is with mini marshmallows in it. You've got to have the marshmallows. Did you know you can buy the mini marshmallows separate? Are you aware of that? I might still do that because I think that would make an awesome gift too for somebody in a swab, is to have some extra marshmallows. But anyway, this is my share today for my Craftspiration collaboration. You will see this one again. It's the first time that I've used the die, and you will see it again in some of the Christmas crafting that's going to come up. It will be an accessory to some things. And like I said, look at your dies and see what else you can do with them. It doesn't just have to be for hot cocoa. Okay, you can go back and look at it and go, oh my gosh, I can get 3 pair of holiday socks in there if you dare to send those out. My family loves socks. I'm the only one who does not love socks. I just never have. But I love to give them to others if they love them. So here we go. So think of it differently. It doesn't just have to be for hot cocoa. It can house other gifts. I mean, could you imagine how many massive size candy bars you could put in here? I think that you could do, let me take a quick look. Let's evaluate this. I'm going to say you could probably put 6 comfortably, and they would kind of sit, side to side like this. I think it actually would be very pretty. Or peanut butter cups or anything, any kind of candies. Or, oh my gosh, the Lindor, the chocolate, the ones that have filling inside. You could fill this up with anything that you want, and it'll make a spectacular gift. Did I give you all the ideas? Imagine if you put bunches of foam tape inside of the box. I know there's boxes for that too. But I'm looking at my dies a little differently than it just being a box for specifics. It's a box specifically for this, but it can be used for other things as well. So I hope you can look at it that same way. All right, my friends, it is the beginning of fall. Here we go. And this paper collection, I'm just going to remind you, is from Mint, and it's called Rust and Roses. A stunning, stunning paper. Every single piece of paper. It was, how did I decide which one? It was hard to cut into it. But I did it. Because I wanted to make a special gift. But all right, my friends, this is Craftspiration Collaboration with Denise Smith. If you have not been on her channel, go and look. Go subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Like it, share it, comment in kindness only. We are creating a happy, kind, loving, crafty community for everybody. So get on in there and come share with us. If you're creating something and you're enjoying, if we've inspired you or not, put in there, you can hashtag Scrappy Happy and show us what you're making. Let's see what you're doing too. Even if it's something that you plan to do. It doesn't have to be something you've never used before, but you're crafting and you're having a good time. That's all I want to know. And maybe where'd you get that die? How do I get that die? And do you have snacks on your table? Anyway, I'm being ridiculous, but I'm having fun. And that's what matters to me. All right, my friends, until the next one, we'll see you soon.